hate a moral coward, one who lacks the manly flock. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evenings where there's woman, wine, and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun it doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above the breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 hours run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
And welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to tonight's Nite Owl stream. I am Coyote de la Mancha.
I am Izzy the Fool, and we are joined by our special guest is here for more Undertale.
And we're going to have a special treat tonight because I get to meet a new character and he brings ice cream.
I don't think there's ice cream.
But I saw the thumbnail and he had ice cream.
Oh boy, that game music is way too loud. Let me just amend that.
Okay.
Where is it?
I don't know. Where did you leave it now?
Yo, what's up, everybody? There it is. Ah, why is it? Jesus. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Hey, Clapping Gremlin.
Yay! Thank you for the subscription. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Tim.
I turned down the volume, and it's... I'm not hearing a difference.
Okay, I don't know. Can we still be heard?
Yeah, we can still be heard. I know what slider I'm adjusting.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking you were adjusting the wrong slider.
Hold on a damn minute.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I found the problem, everybody.
What was the problem?
So, the audio device was wrong for CryptidRhya's mic. Y'all haven't been able to hear her.
Oh, no.
Oh my god! So they didn't even hear me introduce myself.
They did not. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tech Issues. The game is loud. It absolutely is. 100%.
Joining us for Tech Issues, we have CryptidRhia. Yay, CryptidRhia.
Yay! It's time for more
everybody. That was my
Undertale.
Okay, so...
The audio is not gone. It's just more quiet now. I'm getting it to a good level right now.
Alright, cool.
And now the audio is gone!
Your catnap plushie makes you smile, helps you sleep. That's fantastic. Thanks for sharing that.
Awesome.
Now the audio's... Yeah, audio is good now. I believe it should be. Please, everybody in the chat, let me know if I'm wrong about that. I am listening to it.
Are people in the chat able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, they should be able to.
Laughing Gremlin says the audio seems good enough.
Okay, I'm not really assured by good enough at all, but I guess we'll move on.
I guess.
We live to mess with the wizard's sense of anxiety. That's what we're here for.
When Izzy the Fool breaks out in a cold, staring sweat, my day is complete.
It's a little low, says Tim.
Sometimes it
A
comes...
little low? Alright, we can turn that up. Thank you for the feedback.
Alright, cool.
See, that's actually much more helpful, Gremlin.
So...
I can't see the thing I'm tweaking here because you moved.
Oh, yeah, alright, let me move that back.
Okay.
Because, yeah, we don't have the ability to have the chat on the main screen.
I'm glad the music here just loops nicely while I adjust stuff.
I'm louder than they are. That's a change. Usually they drown me out.
About 10% louder. I don't think it's quite 10%, but I can bring her down.
10%
Tim
louder.
says music is much better now.
And 20%
Awesome!
cooler.
Thank you so much. All right. Seriously, really appreciate the feedback. Especially when it's telling me something's wrong, because I'm eager to fix stuff. So, yeah keep that coming. Appreciate it.
You're not going to hurt Izzy's feelings.
Absolutely not.
But he may become disgruntled if
okay,
he is
so
not
I have
given
adjusted
feedback.
CryptidRhya's audio, and I have adjusted the game audio. I've heard music is good. Rhia, do some talking. Let's see if you're good now.
Okay, well, I'm definitely looking forward to this session of Undertale after we last left off right after Papyrus.
Yes, we are using Discord, in fact.
Yes.
Because CryptidRhia is not with us in person, so she is broadcasting to us through the magic of Discord.
Yeah, and
Indeed.
We are
Sounds much better.
working,
Awesome!
we are working on having a Discord
Community?
Yes,
Community server?
community server.
We're working on making a Discord community server sometime in the future for the channel.
Yeah.
Can you join? When it is live, absolutely. We will post a big announcement about it here on the channel and on other feeds. And, yeah, absolutely.
So, alright.
I don't think we're doing Patreon gating on the server, but there might be extra perks for Patreon if we decide to go that route.
Yeah, I don't know. I mostly... I should probably... Don't reset. I should continue, right?
Yep.
Okay. And continue...
Yeah, don't
is
reset.
Z key.
Z for Zuntinu.
Yeah, reset starts the game from the beginning.
Okay, so... As I recall...
It's time to hang out with Papyrus. So we will be getting to the waterfall and all that brings, but first it's time to hang out with Papyrus.
He looks so happy to
Our
see
cool
me!
new friend.
Yay, we're going to do friendship stuff. C for interact?
Z for interact. Z is
interact.
yes, okay, interact, use.
That
X
just-
is back.
That... okay, thank you for reminding me, because I still keep looking at Z as being a back out. X,
Z is forward. X is
X
reverse.
and X as cancel, and C for continue. So
You're good at voicing Sans and Pappy. Well, I appreciate that, but the show
He's really
is
good
not
at it.
public access.
Yeah,
the community server will be public access.
yeah, the show being public access, that would be too many moving parts.
Yeah, CryptidRhia is our special guest. That's why she's here.
Yeah. So, alright, interacting with Papyrus.
Yep. So, you came back to see me. You must be really serious about this.
I am.
I'm voicing Papyrus right now. I'll have to take you someplace really special.
Outstanding. I look forward to it.
A place I like to spend a lot of time.
Is there ice cream? Oh, cool. I don't have to try to keep up. He just drags me along. Wait, you're going back. Wait,
My house!
Aha, okay.
You're good at voicing Sans Papyrus Tim. That's cool. I'm not. I try to. Izzy here is definitely a lot better at it. Every time I try to voice Papyrus, I get laryngitis.
Yeah, that genuinely happened. This is my brother's pet rock.
You know, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
He always forgets to feed it.
Okay. You know, just that one little monologue fits so perfectly with Sans and Papyrus both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tells
Tim
you a lot
says,
about
Chris,
them.
just with the deep voice.
As usual, I have to take responsibility. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are just joining us, this is Coyote's first time ever playing Undertale, so avoid any spoilers in the chat, please. The rock is covered in sprinkles.
Oh, well, that's nice of him. I was thinking it'd be like sand or something, but no, he feeds it sprinkles.
Yeah. Deluxe. It's a dirty sock with a series of notes on it. Sans, please pick up your sock. Okay. Don't put it back down, move it! Okay. You moved it 2 inches! Move it to your room! Okay. And don't bring it back! Okay. It's still here! Didn't you just say not to bring it back to my room? Forget it!
I feel like I know these two so well already. Laughing Gremlin says, onions left on the windowsill for days, turkey left in the oven for a week. These are spoilers!
Oh, hey,
That is technically
congratulations on the fact you're about to graduate, Tim.
Hey, congratulations!
What are you graduating from, if I may ask? Ooh, it's my favorite game show! It says, stay tuned for a new program, MTT. What? It's usually better than this! This is just a bad episode! Don't judge me!
Oh man, you're more than welcome. You know, every time that we have an interaction with Sans, I have a serious, like, Dave Strider vibe.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, fans of both Homestuck and Undertale have done fan art of those two interacting, and yeah, they would totally vibe.
Oh yeah.
They would hang. They would definitely hang.
RE fan, welcome RE fan, says, like sounds in the hourglass, those are the days of our lives.
Indeed. Hey, RE
Yeah,
fan,
the
how you
color art was
doing?
very entertaining, actually, as Gremlin points out. You touch the couch. It makes a jangling sound. You find a bunch of loose coins inside the couch.
Well, I'm not going to take it. That's not what friends do.
You got 20 gold.
Apparently, I am going to take
Apparently.
it. I am a terrible friend.
You're performing a public service.
I'll talk to Papyrus. He's standing there. It's a joke book. Take a look inside. Please do.
Yes.
Inside the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book.
Okay.
You decide to stop.
Okay, just give the gold to Pappy. Yeah,
Pepper in the water. Oh no.
oh no. Yeah, alright, so...
Welcome to Scenic My House.
It is very scenic, your house.
Enjoy and take your time.
I will, thank you. apparently I also take your coins. Sorry about that. Can I give the coins
No,
to
again, you're performing a public service.
Yeah. Funny enough, a Undertale fan game that I played recently, Undertale, which is just Undertale in space, actually adds dialogue where Papyrus says, you cleaned my couch out of its spare change? Thank you so much! What a considerate guest! And as far as I'm concerned, that's canon to this, too.
Yeah, okay, that...
Oh, speaking of Undertale, by the way, playing that made me realize that I, owe you an apology, Coyote.
Oh?
Remember when I said Undertale is pretty easy, actually? And CryptidRhia was like, Izzy, you have this habit of forgetting how difficult games are after you've played them a bunch. And I was like, that's not real. That doesn't happen. No way. I had an easy time with this. And she was like, X'd it out. And, well, I played Undertale. And Undertale is structured almost identically to Undertale. I think it's a little bit harder with some of its bullet patterns. The fact is, I was running into practically everything. And you know why? I didn't have the bullet patterns memorized.
Yeah.
And it turns out that is the reason why I am good at Undertale, is because I have memorized the bullet patterns. So you are right, Coyote. Rhia is right. I suck.
I'm very smugly adjusting an imaginary tie right now. Yeah. And so Tim is like, Pat, I burned the water. Sans how?
Go to the sink, press that. Yeah, check it. Press that on everything in here for some fun times. Yes, start with the sink. But don't censor yourself too much. Oh, darn it. Impressed? I increased the height of my sink.
Why?
Now I can fit more bones under it. Take a look-see.
Okay. Oh.
What? Catch that meddling canine!
I'm thinking no.
Yep, he got away.
Curses!
Thank you, Sans.
Sans! Stop plaguing my life with incidental music!
Sans, don't ever stop plaguing his life with incidental music.
Yes, that was awesome. Keep doing that.
Yes. My brother always goes out to eat, but recently he tried baking something.
Okay, I fully expect to open the oven and find something completely uncooked because he couldn't be bothered to turn it on. Let's find out.
It was like a quiche?
Whoa, okay, quiches are not easy to make.
But filled with a sugary, non-egg substance.
So a pie.
Okay.
So it was a pie.
So it was a pie, or...
Yes, the glorious womp womp womp. How absurd!
Okay, I was impressed for a minute that Sans would make quiche, because quiche takes a certain degree of diligence and patience.
Mm-hmm.
Pie. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Hey, what's in the fridge?
Aha! Interested in my food museum?
I'm sorry, your what?
Please peruse my culinary art show.
I don't think that's what...
Half of the fridge is filled with containers all labeled spaghetti. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips.
I see.
Mm-hmm. The two brothers' diets right there. That's the trash can!
Sorry, I'm laughing because I love Sans, but I don't think I'd be able to stand him for too long as a roommate, because he would be that guy that every time he finishes with something food related, he just puts the empty container back in the frickin' fridge. And that would just drive me absolutely up the wall.
Or he'd there's half an inch of milk left, so he puts it back in the fridge, and it takes up space. And then he never touches the remaining half an inch.
Oh, Tim made butterscotch cinnamon pie and loved it. Oh man, I've got to make that sometime.
Oh,
that is, of course, the pie that Toriel made for you that you never got to have any of.
That made me sad.
That's the trash can. Feel free to visit it any time. For a very long time, I had a widget on my desktop that just had that quote from Papyrus on it next to the recycle bin.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to Toriel now, and does she have a twin sister?
Toriel does not have a twin sister.
Are you sure?
Why?
Well, okay. There's indications when you look at the artwork talking about the before times that she was a powerful war leader, possibly even the leader of all the monsters when they lost their battle with humanity and were forced underground.
Well,
she was
and...
You think you saw Toriel in that artwork?
Yeah.
Well, it may have been a monster that resembled Toriel. The war was a very long time ago.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking that she's really ancient.
She could be. Oh, check out that painting in the wall the hole first.
Yeah. Also, though, it could have been it
image.
also could have been an ancestor. Who knows?
Very possibly. A classic image! Press Z, I'm begging you. I want to see the punchline of this joke.
Fine.
It always reminds me of what's important in life.
Think clean thoughts, Coyote.
See to jump in the portal trash. So,
Yes, proceed to jump in the portal of the trash can. I must go to my people now.
Papyrus's room? Papyrus's room is the next stage, as it were, of this visit.
Oh,
so
I
you should
see.
save that for last.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
Yeah, I was just reading Tim's comment on up. I proceed to jump in the portal of the trash can, and just like,
that.
that's a fine way of just saying, I must go, my people need me, jumps in the trash can.
Yeah. I must be with my own kind now.
So, okay, are you sure Toriel doesn't have, like, a sister? I just feel like...
She doesn't.
I feel like
Are you asking for a friend?
No, I just feel like there should be two of her.
Oh, you mean two Toriels?
Yes.
Ha 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 ha! That is in
Yeah.
fact the joke. That's my room. If you finished looking around, we could go in and
And
hang out like a pair of very cool friends.
I'm down with you, G. See, now everybody knows I'm cool.
Go inside. Yes, no, yes. Alright, take a look at everything before you
Holy
talk to
cow.
Papyrus.
Dude, you've got a race car bed and a flaming rug. That really holds the room together.
Mm-hmm.
And action figures. And I can't tell if this is a pirate flag or a family portrait. And a computer that may or may not work. And books. You have books. And, of course, lots of bones. This is so awesome. Where do I start first? Curious.
Probably the books, would be my guess.
I'm gonna check the action figures.
Oh, okay.
first.
Ah, yes, action figures.
Yays! Are these furry action figures?
Some of them are, but a lot of monsters are furries, so.
Yeah. And Tim is like Toriel X Sans.
That's a popular one.
Yeah, I can see that.
A great reference for theoretical battle scenarios.
Ah,
How do I have so many?
I wonder.
Well, let's just say they're from a chubby, smiling man who loves to surprise people.
So Sans. They're from Sans.
Or Santa, I think is what he's suggesting.
Oh, well, I guess that could work too.
Yeah, that's right. Santa!
Okay, I'll stand corrected. Of course, I could also see Sans being Santa. That is the one day a year he actually does anything, and then he just spends the rest of the year chilling and just, yeah, you guys don't know this, but I've totally earned this.
Rest assured, we learned the true
Santa.
identity of Santa.
Oh, that is awesome.
Santa.
Oh my god.
What's that, Rhia?
I said Sansta.
Yeah.
Sans. Oh.
Sans.
That's my bed.
Outstanding. Let's open this baby up and see what she'll do.
If I ever get to the surface, I'd like to drive down a long highway. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin. Of course, that's just a dream.
Well,
So instead, I cruise while I snooze.
I'm not going to say anything.
I don't want to be the one to tell him.
I'm not going to be that guy.
No, don't be that guy.
Yeah.
Because I predict the future, somehow.
Somehow.
Isn't that flag neato?
Okay, it is a flag.
Undyne found it at the bay.
Cool.
I think it's from the human world.
Maybe?
Now, I know what you're thinking.
Do you indeed?
Why would a human flag have a cool skeleton on it?
I wonder.
Well, I have a theory.
Tell me your theory, cool friend.
I think humans must have descended from skeletons.
My brain just skipped a track. Yeah, okay. Well, anytime I dig up my distant ancestors, they're skeletons, so there is evidence to support your theory. Okay,
That's the left half of the room examined.
Papyrus, being your friend is like the verbal component to an out-of-body experience. On to the computer. They were pirates, Papyrus.
Yeah. Pirates.
Yeah, they were.
Yarr!
Well, sometimes Rodentia do become fully committed to the art of mathematics. It has happened before. And they have been known when that happens to ally themselves with skeletons. So, yeah, it's possible.
I don't know what the hell half what you just said was, but moving on.
Pirates?
Redentia? Was that a word you said? Or
Yes.
What the hell is that?
Rodents.
Oh, okay. Very funny. All right, moving on. I'm going to be a papyrus about that, not a sans. The internet. I'm quite popular there.
Oh, no.
What do you think, internet? Is papyrus popular here, or?
Okay. I will ask, because I am a good friend.
I'm just a dozen away
From?
from a double-digit follower count.
You have much to teach us.
Of course, fame has a steep price.
Oh, does it?
A jealous troll has besieged my online persona.
Okay.
Always sending me bad puns in a goofy font.
Does he really? Yes. I wonder who it could be.
I don't know who this question is for, but Tim asks, what is your favorite dinosaur? I'm a basic bitch. T-Rex. Boom, final answer.
My favorite... CryptidRhia, what's your favorite dinosaur?
I have to think about that.
You're putting more thought in it than I did.
I think it might be the Carnosaur.
What's that?
It is another pointy-toothed dinosaur, somewhat related to the T-Rex, although it's often portrayed as having almost horn-like protrusions on its head.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a little smaller than a T-Rex.
Well, it says ichthyosaur. I'm glad we're all getting in on this. Coyote, what's your favorite dinosaur?
My favorite dinosaur is the Brontosaurus,
Nice.
because it doesn't exist.
Yes. It's completely fucking fake.
It was...
It's cobbled together from other skeletons, right?
Yeah, but it wasn't deliberately faked. It's the result of one person making an assumption and then making the further assumption that because he was the expert, he had to be right.
Oh.
So the Brontosaurus is kind of like a lesson for researchers everywhere.
It's pretty funny.
Yes.
Tim says, we've got this whole conversation starting as the Spinosaurus. Cool. Oh no, Gremlin didn't know the Brontosaurus was fake. This is like learning that Santa's not real.
Oh.
You're not doing
Carnotaurus.
self-virus.
Sorry, my favorite dinosaur is the Carnotaurus. That would be the one that has
Carnotaurus, cool.
horns. It
Yeah,
has horns, and it's another sharp-toothed dinosaur. Pretty cool.
Oh, well, back with the game.
Yeah, the Brontosaurus... Hey, just 1 second.
Bounce.
I know. But yeah, as I said, the Brontosaurus was not a deliberate fraud. It was just an accident brought on by intellectual laziness and hubris.
Yep. Gremlin is still reeling from this information.
I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
All right, check out the closet.
The closet?
It's that door back there.
Oh. This?
No, the door at the top of the screen. The one at the bottom is where you came in
That's
from.
where I came in.
No, the one at the bottom is where you came in from.
Oh, okay.
There are no skeletons inside my closet.
Well,
Spinosaurus is a cool one.
Hey, I'm just glad that Papyrus felt comfortable coming out. Oh, speaking of which, our not-for-profit for tonight is the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project offers some sanctity from the maelstrom
Nice
for
segue.
members of the LGBTQIA community who are having rough times, especially if they're young.
So if you or someone you know is trapped in a closet,
Then links are in the description. And if you're in an environment that's not safe for you,
a hostel closet,
yeah, where people like check your browser history and stuff, they even have a service where you can just touch one button and it automatically closes out the window and erases your browser history. So you can be safe contacting them for support. It's very cool.
Gremlin says, like the Nebraska man, a couple of guys got real excited, then some real scientist took a good look and said, dude.
Yeah, kind of. Only
I don't know that story.
It kind of was, except that in the case of the Brontosaurus, I think it lasted longer.
Okay, if we can keep things rolling.
Oh, we are keeping things rolling. I'm shooting my mouth off. It's great.
Yeah, it's just a lot of gameplay channels will keep playing the game while they talk, but since we're not capable of doing that, we shouldn't talk too long.
Well, okay, but I mean, I think people are here for me. But whatever.
Well, we're also here for Undertale. Yeah, there are no skeletons in my closet except me sometimes.
Oh no, dude, you don't have to. You're safe here.
Look in the closet.
Yes,
Clothes are hung up neatly inside.
of course they are.
That's all.
Awesome.
And the box of bones, I think, is the last thing you haven't checked yet. Hey, those are all the attacks I used on you.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, and Tim has a plus favorite, the Mosasaur.
Not familiar with that one.
Neither am I, actually. These are the attacks that he used on me. That's great. I was looking forward to seeing these again.
Great memories, huh?
Uh-huh. And Laughing Gremlin was like, that explains the blood. Yeah, it kinda does.
Seems like it was only yesterday.
It was only yesterday.
Even though it was basically just happened. Yeah, for him it was like 10 minutes ago, most.
Yeah. Or one could say that it was like a week ago. Time. Don't ask me about time. The holy box, yes.
Alright, now all that's left to do is to talk to Papyrus.
And we will hang out like cool friends.
So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start hanging out? Begin the hangouts?
Yes.
Yes.
Let it be known, the cool hangout begins now.
Okay, let's hang 10.
What?
Hangout start.
But,
Here we are, hanging out.
yes, we are.
I've actually never done this before.
That's fine. I'm not sure I have either.
But don't worry. You can't spell prepared without several letters from my name.
I'm not feeling comforted by this.
Gremlin hits us with, one could say that house is pretty bare bones.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, yeah. One could. I choose not to, however.
Yeah. Let's not say we did. I snagged an official Hangout guidebook from the library.
Oh, thank you, sweet merciful crab.
He does the most adorable things ever. They're terrifying killers, but sure.
Cheetahs can also be very cuddly.
We're ready to have a great time.
But they never
Cheetahs
prosper.
are very cuddly too. They're incredibly sociable, as it turns out.
Yes.
Let's see. Step 1. Press the C key on your keyboard for Friendship HUD.
Friendship HUD.
Press the C key. Thursday night. Reel it in. Population. Crime. Egg. Wowee, I feel so informed.
I don't. I feel
Look at
lost.
the dog radar.
Yeah, the dog radar, very important.
I'm glad, by the way, that the day of the week and the night-day symbol is actually accurate, because it is, in fact, Thursday night right now, so it's past midnight.
That is awesome.
I think we're ready for step 2.
Well, I think we may be moving a little fast, but sure, let's proceed to step 2.
Step 2. Ask them to hang out.
Okay, we skipped ahead on that. Do we have to start over?
Ahem. Human, I, the great Papyrus,
Right.
will hang out with you.
You know what? Sure.
Really? Wowee!
I never saw skeleton blush before. And yes, cheetahs are awesome.
I guess that means it's time for part 3.
And part 3 is?
Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care.
You're already wearing nice clothes. You're wearing a cape. You can't get better than a cape. Dude, you're perfect exactly the way you are. In this case,
Papyrus,
the phrase...
you don't gotta change for anybody.
Yeah. In this case, the phrase means something...
Yeah, it is. It's Sonic Adventure.
In this case, the phrase means something a little different, but don't ever change.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Wear clothing. That bandana around your head. You're wearing clothing right now.
Why, yes I am.
Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing.
Just for you, man. Just for you.
No, could it be?
Could it? Could it?
You've wanted to hang out with me from the very beginning?
Yes, yes, you have found my secret. Yes. Oh my god.
Takes damage. No!
Wow.
He can't handle emotions.
Dude.
You planned it all!
I like to think of myself more as an improvisational artist than a master schemer, but yeah, sure, yeah, for all intents and purposes.
You're way better at hanging out than I am!
Oh no, don't say that.
No, your friendship power!
None can stand against the power of friendship.
Friendship. Don't think you've bested me yet! Tension.
Wait, what? Okay, I can only imagine how this interaction would go if we were dating.
Yeah, it's very similar to this, but even sillier. Well, actually, I kind of think it's funnier when it's with Hangouts he's taking this seriously, so I honestly prefer the friend zone route. They're both great, though. I, the great Papyrus,
How does a skeleton sweat?
have never been beaten at hanging out, and I never will!
You've never hung out before!
Well, yeah,
Well, let us
never
constantly remember that although they are skeleton-shaped, they are also still monsters.
Yep.
Thus
Monsters are made
living
of magic.
things and thus not following the same rules as an actual undead skeleton.
They're all made of magic. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I, too, can wear clothing.
This is true. You can. Yeah, Laughing Gremlin says that's marrow leaking out, not sweat.
Ha.
Tim is all like, meow.
In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes.
Maybe we should.
Battle armor is his regular clothes.
Maybe we should stop.
Just in case someone wants to hang out. Yeah.
Oh no, he's also thought ahead.
I don't think this could be stopped. There are no brakes. The friendship trait has no brakes. Behold! What do you think of my secret style?
Oh my god, it's great!
It's beautiful! Yes, I love it!
No!
Yes!
A genuine compliment!
Well, yeah.
Friendship meter. However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit.
Please, what is the hidden power of this outfit? Now I'm almost wishing I had flirted with him.
Right? Therefore, what you just said is invalid.
Well,
Not
okay.
totally.
But I still think that it's really hip and happening.
The friendship meter decreases slightly, but not completely.
Especially the Mickey Mouse pants. Those are just the coolest thing ever.
Yes.
Yes.
And yeah, and of course there's the hat.
That hat is the best.
This hangout won't escalate any further.
So my friendship is being friend-zoned.
Yes.
I'm positively dizzied by his genius.
Unless you find my secret. The reason why I like the friendship route better than the date route is because it was clearly designed with the date route in mind, and then rejiggered to work for the friend zone, where it feels kind of like it's trying too hard, and I love it for that.
Unless you find my secret.
My secret!
The secret in his outfit.
Sure. I like a challenge. I'm also liking the basketballs, actually.
But that won't
too.
happen. Move and inspect with Z. Even if you already think you know where the secret is, feel free to move around and inspect other parts of his outfit, because he has different commentary on it. Human souls are stronger than monster souls. You just expect the feet. But the soles of our shoes, on the other hand, are about the same. Great. I didn't actually see that one.
Yeah, well, that's like the old joke about the self-aware shoes that were discontented with their lot and wanted to see the world.
Yeah.
So they stole a car, but tragically they couldn't drive because they didn't have hands. They crashed into a river and were destroyed. And their owner was devastated, but the priest told him it was all right. Turns out the shoes have souls.
Yep. Holding my hand, so I'll tell you the answer.
Aw, he's blushing.
Yep. No, I must resist.
Must you? Must you really? Yeah, maybe
But the
I
Mickey
should.
Mouse shorts, that's a bit inappropriate, but do it anyway. There's no secret to my legs. Just hard work and perseverance.
Never skips leg day.
Never skips.
Never.
Day.
Oh, I'm working my way up to the hat.
Holding my hand, so I'll tell you the answer. Oh, you're probably aiming for his chest, but it missed. Registered as
No, I was thinking that he might have been wearing something on his wrist.
Nope.
Hey, shoulders.
I see. You like caressing my biceps with a floating heart.
That is not.
You know, in a nice, friendly manner.
Well, as a friend, frankly, yes.
You know, just a little bit of bicep caressing among homies. It ain't
We're all cool here, right? Think of it as just a benefit to our friendship.
Friendship with benefits, you say? But who doesn't? Yeah.
Okay, t-shirt.
The cool
Or
dude
hat.
shirts.
T-shirt or hat. All right, I'm gonna save the hat for last. I must explore the cool dude.
This shirt didn't originally say cool, but I improved it. Expert tip: all clothing articles can be improved this way.
I will make a note.
So it just said dude before.
Then he moved it to cool. Okay. All right. And
He gave him a red heart button nose.
yeah,
Red heart clown nose.
Yep, he's a Skeleclown.
My hat? Oh, alright, he registered hat.
That's fine.
My hat.
Your hat, Monsieur.
My hat!
Your hat. Your hat, I say. Your hat.
Well then, you found my secret.
Oh, it's a gift.
I suppose I have no choice.
No. Come on, Papyrus. We're both equals in this cool friendship. You don't have to do anything.
It's a present. A present just for you.
Oh, can I open it? I can open it. I'm gonna open it.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, I know what that is. It's spaghetti.
Yes.
It's spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
Yes. He got my letter.
That's what you're thinking, isn't it?
It is.
Right. But oh so wrong.
Oh no!
This ain't any plain old pasta.
What is it?
This is an artisan's work.
Well, of course, you made it.
Silken spaghetti, finely aged in oaken casks.
Aged.
Then cooked by me, Master Chef Papyrus.
Aged. I'm still on age.
That's fair. Human, it's time to end this.
Aged?
There's no way this can go any further. Eat it or refuse.
I'm not gonna back out now.
Yeah, you're committed.
I'm going all the way with this.
Eat it!
Eat it!
You take a small bite. Your face reflexively scrunches up.
It's that good.
The taste is indescribable.
It's that good.
What a passionate expression!
You could call it that.
You must really love my cooking! And by extension, me!
He's blushing again.
Yep. Maybe even more than I do!
Did you French fry these noodles? They're kind of crunchy.
Ah! No!
Your friendship meter, it broke the limit.
Human, it's clear now.
The rain is gone.
You're completely obsessed with me.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Everything you do, everything you say,
I'll be watching you.
it's all been for my sake.
And for mine. We're in this together.
Human, I want you to be happy too.
Wonderful. Behold, a true partnership.
It's time for me to express my feelings.
I am properly braced. Express away.
It's time that I told you.
Tell me.
I, Papyrus.
Yes? Yes?
Well, I'm flattered you care so much.
And?
But maybe cool it a little bit?
Oh.
Devastated noises from Coyote.
Oh.
Oh no.
Right in the aorta.
Oh.
Oh. And then the epiglottis.
It'll be okay, Coyote. It'll be okay.
Maximus. Oh. No.
You'll find a way to carry on.
No, I won't.
Just see what else he has to say. All hope is not lost.
I don't know if I can bear it. I don't know, man.
You should absolutely play One Shot, Tim, but back to this. I love One Shot, I played it, it's great. But it'll be okay, Coyote.
No, nothing will be okay ever again.
You are a very nice person, see? It's getting better, it's getting better. That's a good thing, that's a good thing.
I'm nice.
Yes. I'm glad we're friends. That's another good thing.
Okay. Okay.
But I think you can reach your max potential
Comma, comma, comma.
if you live more for your own sake, rather than just for mine.
He's just trying to be a good supportive
That's a good
friend. He's
friend
telling
right
you to also
there.
care
That is a
about
good
you.
friend. And as my wails of despair are replaced by slow blinking and confused glances, yes, he is truly a good friend.
After you kiss a skeleton, you don't even have lips. Yeah, but you do.
There are ways. To the one who is committed, there are always ways.
Yeah, our new viewers don't know this, but CryptidRhia is a certified Sans fangirl and would absolutely kiss that skeleton, so.
Oh, thanks for outing me.
No problem.
Okay. I demand to see the fan art so that we can post it on channel.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know
that
what
was
you're
so good.
asking for.
That's true. When it comes to the Undertale fandom, that is a can of worms.
But it is a can of worms that I am prepared to open. Like a can of spaghetti.
Well done.
Or French fried, whichever.
Hey, I know the solution! You should hang out with my boss, Undyne!
I sense danger.
Boss?
I wanted...
The uncertainty continues and emphasizes. CryptidRhia, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, since I was outed, I feel like it's important for me to say that whereas, yes, I am a fan of Sans and would definitely hold his hand and give him smooches, I am not one of the crazy Sans fan girls.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe you on that.
Nobody thinks that they're the crazy ones.
Believe me, I've made the comparison. I don't compare. They frighten me.
Just I see that he's sending the prototype from Poppy's Playtime coming for us. Oh, nice. I'm not 100% sure what that is.
And Alexandra, welcome.
Welcome to the chat. Nice emote.
Hey, Alexandra!
You should hang out with my boss, Undyne, he said, trying to wrench us back to the game's dialogue. I think you spread your friendship energy out more.
Excuse me?
You'll have a more healthy lifestyle.
You know,
this is actually a really positive message.
It really is.
You know, don't center your all of your social needs around one person
ever,
because that's putting an enormously unreasonable amount of pressure on them that they could never possibly pay forward without a cost to themselves.
Yeah, pedestals are meant to crumble.
Also, don't expunge all of your energy into caring for only one person and forgetting to care about yourself. That's equally dangerous and a trap that I've fallen into before.
Yeah, don't be the person who hinges your heart or your mind on one person. It's not good for the person hinging, and it's not good for the hingee either.
Yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah, and I'm sure that there's better terminology for that, but now that it's out there, I'm standing by it.
That's fine.
Okay, more healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, let's be friends with Undyne. Just not sure how that'll go. I mean, she's a pretty high authority in the King's Guard,
yeah,
so I think she's the captain, somebody said.
There's definitely a power disparity going on there. Is she part of
my
this?
super laser piss on the moon? How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! Sorry, I love that so much.
Yes. You know that Sans would be a huge Obama fan. Especially
honestly, probably. If it's the Homestuck version of Obama, absolutely.
The Homestuck version of Obama is awesome and raps. So
yes.
This is your regular reminder that if you enjoy Undertale, read Homestuck. It's very similar, even though it starts slower.
Yeah.
It's a webcomic. Check out the unofficial Homestuck collection. That's the way to read it these days. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number.
Awesome.
Yes.
You can call me anytime. Platonically.
I wouldn't have it any other way, he said, weeping softly into his pillow.
How was the fall? Good luck ever getting out. How was the fall? It's like the meme where every one of Stan's lines in that song is, how was the fall? I was like the, show me your balls.
What the
Give us your balls. That edit's fucking funny. It's brain rot, but I like it. Alright, moving on. Well, gotta go. Yeah. There, I was getting off track while Coyote was trying to move us along. Alright.
Alright, I will be right back.
Immediately before doing anything else.
Yeah, just make sure that I can. Okay, so that's C?
Yep, open menu.
Yes, C for open menu.
Then head down to cell. With the arrow keys, you navigate down the menu. The heart indicates which one you have selected. Papyrus's phone. Ring, ring. Wow, it only took you 4 seconds to call me!
I missed you!
You must be very desperate for my help.
No?
Well, do not fear. This is Papyrus's Hotful helpline.
Awesome.
Just describe your location, and I will describe some hot tips. So, where are you?
I just missed you. I'm in your room.
You're still in my room?
Yeah.
Have you heard of something called a door?
Rings a vague bell.
Wait, don't worry. I'll draw a diagram for you.
Oh, will you really?
Call him again.
Meanwhile, Tim ate the supply of spaghetti from Papyrus's fridge.
Good job. Ring, ring. Hold up, I'm still drawing! Alright, that's it for this one. You can call him almost anywhere in the room, and he will have unique dialogue for any room in the game, I mean, and he'll have unique dialogue for that space. So, try to call him as often as you can, or as often as you want. It's just closed still. Nothing in here has changed.
Oh, now that he's not here, I thought it might be different.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
The door is locked. That door is so freaking tantalizing. There is a way in that room, and I will cover it with you when we get there.
It is still locked.
Getting into Sans room is a whole thing, but I know the way.
So I just hit the fridge on the off chance that there was, some supplies in there, some bombs. Alas, it is not meant to be.
Yeah, nothing that you can interact with their changes post Papyrus Hangout.
Okay, I'm willing to bet that most of these letters that are stuffed into what is probably Sans' mailbox are actually letters from Papyrus telling him to clean out his frickin' mailbox.
It's possible, honestly. It's a mailbox overflowing with unread junk mail. Alright. You're heading the right direction. It's locked from the inside. There's also a way in there, and that's a whole complicated thing, and I will make sure that you don't miss it. But that is near the end of the game that we can get in there, so don't worry about it for now. Nintendo Switch version of the game, you could go in the sink. That's neat. I didn't know that.
Oh, cool.
Oh wait, I remember. That's the dog shrine, isn't it? Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's just for the Switch version.
And now, okay, once again, I am entering a realm of eternal winter.
Keep going.
Boy, this is thick.
Only for like a second. Keep going. There you go. Oh, you should call Papyrus here. I bet he has something to say about where you guys fought before.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Rhia, if you could help me be on Coyote, call Papyrus duty, because every room he has something to say. We're not going to hit every room, but we should hit as many as we can.
All right, and we have welcome to the chat.
Greetings! You have a very cool screen name.
Papyrus's phone.
This is where I tried to capture you.
Very true.
What a terrible memory.
No, I remember it pretty well, actually.
I'm back.
Oh, I didn't realize you left. You announced that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Hey.
Well, I suck, but I just been saying, if you could help me be on call Papyrus duty, because I'm going to have a hard time reminding Coyote every time to call Papyrus. And Coyote, you don't have to call him in every room, but when we think of it, we'll remind you.
Hello there, yeah.
All right, I am pleasantly surprised that this did not just wash me off the edge.
The game does not have instant death traps. I keep telling you that.
I don't believe it. Whatever these are, I cannot interact with them.
Yeah, those are little natural gemstone formations.
Cool. I mean, this is really a beautiful place to live if you're not trapped here forever because of the tyrannies and paranoid exploitations of humanity.
You've got to change your user, yeah? Oh no, you've been outed as the real Papyrus in front of everybody. Quickly, change to Cool Skeleton, Cool Skeleton 95. Then they'll never know it was you. Pretend that never happened. Got it.
I'm just saying.
Pretend that never happened. I don't know what happened, so you are totally good, yeah. all that gives my life validation is explaining the Echo Flower.
Oh. Well, that's tragic, but I guess that means you'd better explain it to me.
No one can know.
What?
That was super helpful.
Hey.
Papyrus, I ate all your spaghetti supply from the fridge.
Poor Papyrus.
Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants of this world. Well, after meeting Flowey...
Yeah, I mean, I started out not trusting him, and it turns out I totally called it.
You should talk...
Flowey gave me bad vibes at first, too. I was just like,
Yeah, he was like, and I just want to be your friend. And I was like, you want to devour my soul.
It was like the way that he talked, like, golly, you must be so confused. I guess it's up to little old me to show you how it works around here. And I'm just like,
It is Sans. I suspect that we're building up to Sans.
Yeah.
Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too?
What?
Awesome. She's the coolest, right?
Who?
I want to be just like her when I grow up.
Who?
Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here.
I promise I won't.
You saw nothing! We saw nothing, Papyrus. Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants of this world. You should probably save.
I did say.
Oh, good.
But, here's Sans.
Yep.
So, it's in real life, it's hard to be depressed for very long when there are so many beautiful women in the world. In the game,
it's hard to be depressed
when there is Sans.
When there is Sans.
When there is Sans.
There is always, around the next corner, there was always Sans.
And Papyrus. Papyrus also.
Yeah.
Last week, there was a discussion of, I just want to protect Total Cinnamon Roll, and I'm like, I kind of feel that way about both of them.
Yeah. What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grilby's. Wanna come?
Yeah, actually, that'd be great.
Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work.
Aw, for me, you're too...
Over here. I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh?
Yeah.
How?
I'm impressed.
Hey, everyone.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Sans!
Hi, Sans.
Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sans.
Hiya, Sansy.
Hey, Sans. Were you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, I haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Whoops. Watch where you sit down. There was a whoopee cushion sound. It was a bit quiet on our setup. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats.
You know what? Of all the things that monsters could do to humans, I'm strangely good with whoopee cushions.
Anyway, let's order. What do you want?
Oh, I could so use a burger right now.
Right? I want a burger right now. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Girlby, we'll have a double order of burg. So, what do you think? Of my brother.
Very cool.
Of course he's cool. You'd be cool too if you wore that outfit every day.
Yeah, fair.
He'd only take that thing off if he absolutely had to.
I think that's just going to be a secret between Papyrus and me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower.
Well, again, I mean, you guys are skeletons, so that works. Here
comes the grub. Want some ketchup?
Yes, please.
Bon appetit. You tip the ketchup. The cap falls off, and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food.
Grilby, I'll need a knife and fork. This is fine. Actually.
Yeah, Coyote would actually eat it like that. He eats like food covered in condiments. So
yeah, my food is all like, help me, and I'm like, quiet, you're getting what you deserve. Dum 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 dum.
Waterboards the burger and ketchup.
Oh, this got dark in a hurry.
Whoops. Forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway.
No, this is fine. I don't know. Okay. So, do I have two?
Yeah, that moment just breaks some people's brains when he reaches over and scratches his butt. It's like, Sans, you don't have an ass. Anyway, cool.
No, but evidently they do have sensory input. They can feel.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually brought up as the Sans scratching his ass is brought up as evidence that the Skella brothers have sensory input.
Yes.
Yeah, there are other examples as well, but that's like Exhibit F. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree, Papyrus tries real hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard.
He said with apprehension.
And begged her to let him be in it.
Oh, no.
Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can just see it now. There's Papyrus like, yes, I sense that you are in there, even in my currently shirtless and decomposed state. I demand you let me in to the Royal Guard immediately. And until you do, I'll be standing right here. Behind him, the rest of the Royal Guard. On the wrong porch, apparently.
But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there.
Okay, well, you know, in some organizations, that would be what they were looking for.
Yep. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training.
Okay, that's all actually awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a work in progress. He's pretty tough already, though.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something.
Ask me anything.
Have you ever heard of a talking flower?
Yes, Sans, I have.
So, you know all about it.
I know a little. I've experienced more than I wanted to. It's a sad, sordid tale.
The echo flower.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
They're all over the marsh. Say something to them, and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him.
Oh.
Flattery, advice, encouragement.
Okay, that's kind of awesome.
Predictions.
That got weird in a hurry.
Weird, huh?
In a hurry, yeah.
Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him.
Maybe. Or maybe there's more to the echo flowers than we realize.
Keep an eye on, okay?
Yeah, absolutely I will. Thanks for telling me.
Thanks.
Or maybe it was a very specific talking flower.
Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long.
Oh, come on, long breaks are the best breaks.
Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? Yes, you out.
Okay, in fantasy, this is funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And is like, he's actually quite nice. He brings candy.
Oh yeah, and as Tim points out, Sans drinks ketchup straight up from the ketchup bottle. If you say no to having the ketchup, he says, "More for me then," and then just tips it back into his mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, he literally drinks ketchup.
It's just 10,000 gold.
Buddy,
I don't
hate
know
to tell
how
you
to
this, but
break this to you, man.
Got like 150.
I might have 150, maybe. 10,000 gold for a couple of burgers and a bottle of ketchup.
Yep. I think he brought his own ketchup, actually.
no.
Well, either way, I mean, I know inflation's been a bear lately, but damn. I mean, you just turn your back and it's like, it's true what they say, it is cheaper to eat at home.
Yep.
I can't do 10,000 gold. I can't do it.
Just kidding. Grilby, put it on my tab.
There is an endless joke.
By the way,
CryptidRhia, there's an endless joke.
Yeah, there's an endless joke a lot of people have within the Undertale community regarding Sans having a tab with Grilby about a mile long and has never paid it.
Yeah, I could see that.
that all stems pretty much just for this one interaction, but I love that idea.
Yeah, and he's so cool. Grilby just doesn't feel like calling it due.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Rhia, you interrupted him, so I forgot I was gonna say.
Oh crap! I'm sorry, Sans.
I blame Rhea.
So you're gonna eat the burg? I don't know if you can. I don't think you can, but you can try.
I'm trying, but
You are not allowed.
it won't even let me.
You can talk to Grilby. Of course, he doesn't really say anything, but that bird speaks for him.
Yep, Grill said that your food is probably cold by now.
That's their
I want to
explanation.
eat it.
Not allowed. Womp womp.
Grilby doesn't talk much.
Womp womp womp.
Give me my food.
Nope.
I want my burg.
Get the hell out.
I want my incredibly wet food.
Don't go hungry. Get out.
I was a raccoon in a past life. Give me my ketchup drowning burger.
Look, IRL, I am starving right now, and I can't leave to eat, so if I have to be hungry, so does your little kid avatar. Get moving.
Wow, that's really mean.
Izzy says, if I'm hungry, then so are the children. 2025.
Damn. Cold-blooded. I wonder if anything's changed up here.
I don't think so.
Mustachioed rock.
Ice won't still be lobbing that ice.
Yep, there's the ice factory.
I know this game pretty well. I can usually inform you when the options and stuff changes and it's worthy of backtracking. You won't do a lot of backtracking for quite a while, but I'll let you know when it's time. Also, you can call Papyrus if you want. You can always call Papyrus.
Always call Papyrus.
It's his tab. Do not be so unkind. I would type a sad emoticon if I knew how. I like that we just have Papyrus in the chat. Like,
That's awesome.
like, we can call Papyrus in literally any room for more dialogue, but that still wasn't enough Papyrus, so we also have Papyrus in the chat, which is glorious.
And only then was there truly balance in the universe. Do-de-do-de-do-de-do. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and save again.
Yep. Hey, look who's back. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination.
No,
Yeah,
I
back
am
to work,
determined.
supposedly.
You want to talk to him again?
Of course.
Yeah, was that even a question?
Not really. Not a real one.
Let's hang out again sometime. Cool. You can tell Sans is a little bit better at hanging out than his brother, but Papyrus is figuring it out.
Yeah.
Aha! A chest. It is the chest. The box. The magic box that holds all your stuff. Now might be a good time to reassess your inventory and see if you... You can't use items that are in the box. Sincerely, a box hater. Oh, right. Yeah, you found the box lover sign before. Then you found the box hater sign.
Okay,
Okay, the stick isn't very useful. Neither is the toy knife or the bandage. The snowman piece needs to survive to the end, and you should probably keep those cinnamon buns, so I don't think you need to do anything here.
The bandage I can use to heal myself if need be, right?
Oh, technically you can, but it's like for 2 HP.
Sometimes 2 HP can make a difference.
Alright. You'll be able to pick up less stuff off the ground that way, but, well, you will eventually go through your healing items, so...
Yeah.
An obstacle course. It's like reverse Frogger.
Eh.
Yes, Papyrus call. There's no response. Oh, there are a few rooms that don't have Papyrus dialogue. Alright. Next room, then.
Okay, so if I was to try to cross this, which I do not intend to do, it looks like I would need to hop from ice piece to ice piece.
Mm-mm. That water is only about ankle deep.
Oh.
So you would need to wade, and then avoid the ice pushing you over the ledge.
Okay, then it's just Frogger, then.
It is just Frogger. Well, in Frogger, sometimes you have to hop on logs, which is what I was thinking of. But yeah, it's Frogger in that you have to avoid the cars, which are in this case ice.
Yeah,
You're right.
I was thinking of avoiding the cars.
Okay. You may also want to check out the detour that's down from there, because that's a optional area. Papyrus, I eat your spaghetti, says Tim. Oh no. Oh, well, that's actually probably good. It doesn't matter what you tell Papyrus, he's pleased whether you eat it or don't. So this is where you get pushed down to if you do get hit by the ice, but there's another path even lower. An echo flower. All the way out of the way.
Hello, Echo Flower.
I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Maybe
Interesting.
Maybe there's a hidden cave behind the waterfall up there.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Do you think it's on the top level or the bottom level? Oh, I think it's on the top level.
I think it's on the top.
Ooh, I think I see where it's at. Yeah!
Ah!
A tutu!
A tutu!
I have a tutu!
How did you enter my dwelling? Actually, was it good? Yes, it was. Finally!
There's a tutu lying on the ground here.
Take it.
I take it. I have old tutu.
Yeah! I'm still reading the Papyrus dialogue in the chat.
And being a polite guest, I turn off the mushrooms before I leave.
There you go. So, that's new armor for you. That's better than the manly bandana, by far.
How do I get to this? Via C?
Yep. Item.
Item.
And then use the tutu. You equipped the old tutu.
Which to me is a new tutu.
Mm-hmm. Recognition for my greatness! Yes, Papyrus. Alright, well, you're done here.
I wonder.
Although you could go back and put away your bandana.
Yeah, you probably should, just so you don't have to carry it.
Yup. Whoops.
You want to call... Whoops.
Well,
You want to call Papyrus and tell him about the really cool underwater cave you found?
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Yep, okay, so there's nothing else up there.
There's just the cave. Maybe you can call... Oh, that's Toriel's phone.
Yeah.
Nobody picked up.
Dang, she still didn't pick up.
Toriel will never pick up. I'll just rip that band-aid off now.
That's very sad.
Yep.
Wait,
Papyrus
take the bandage off. I need that for healing.
Right, sorry. Ring, ring. There's no response. Yeah, he doesn't have dialogue for this room, apparently. Possibly in the tutu cave? I don't know. Actually, maybe try it.
You think there might be in the tutu?
There might be. You don't have to try, though. It might be a waste of time.
Well, now I'm curious.
Okay. Push up. No, the other...
You know what? Actually, just...
It's past the waterfall. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the hidden cave that's at the top of the upper portion.
Yeah, I just got my directions mixed up for a moment.
Okay.
Alright, so... Papyrus.
Ring, ring. There's no response. Drat.
That was weird.
Actually, you know what? It might not be that there just isn't dialogue for these rooms. He might be busy.
He might be. He might, if he went to the captain and was like, "We should be friends," that also just might not have ended well. I might call him and he'd be like,
find out.
And he'd be like, "Hello, so, friend, this is what it's like to be a prisoner."
Look at the intense lighting of this scene. That's probably for a dramatic reason. Oh.
Oh, no.
Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report.
The mysterious figure from the thumbnail, that's Undyne.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know this is going to be okay because she had ice cream.
There was not ice cream in the thumbnail.
There was.
Glowing spear of destruction.
That wasn't ice cream?
That was not ice cream.
Oh, no.
It was ice cream.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, that is the opposite of ice cream. It does not spark joy, it sparks dread.
Oh. Oh, no. Papyrus, don't do it. Turn back before it's too late. It's not ice cream.
It's not minty fresh at all.
It's not ice cream.
Regarding that human I called you about earlier.
It's not ice cream. Abort. Abort.
Did I fight them?
Abort. Run away.
Yes, of course I did.
Jettison. Jettison while you still can. You will lose your pride, but you'll keep your life.
It's kind of a dramatic scene. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them?
Oh boy. Dude, just run. I'm asking you as a friend, just run away.
Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself?
Oh dear.
But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see...
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
I understand. I'll help you in any way I can.
Yipe. Ah!
Run.
Or hide. You're pretty well hidden at the moment. Oh, there's the blue spear I told you about. Okay, she doesn't see you.
Okay.
No.
I love the eye lingers.
She's freaking scary.
Papyrus.
Ring, ring. There's no response. I don't think he's back in his phone yet. Well, time to go onward. Oh. Why are you going backwards? Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you?
Yes, I did.
That was awesome!
Ah!
I'm so jealous!
Dude!
What did you do to get her attention?
Gleep.
Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys!
Yeah, he doesn't understand what's going on.
He doesn't have the best balance because he's got no arms, so... Why are you going...
Falls over a lot.
I'm gonna save.
Oh, okay.
That's a good idea. Go save.
Or anything else happens.
Hey, Sans.
Of which I'm sure there will be.
Hey, buddy, you're looking kind of shaken up there. Something spooky happened, or...
No.
Hey, just checking.
Everything's fine.
Okay, super duper.
Sans? Can you hide me in your little stall? For maybe ever?
Let's hang out again sometime. You know, not crouched in my stall, though, because that'd be weird.
Oh, well.
And there's a save point right there to laugh at you.
Yeah, just to mock me.
A feeling of dread hangs over you, but you stay determined.
I remain determined. Oh. Wonder what this sign says.
Tim says, I'm more terrifying than Undyne. There are some that call me Tim. When 4 bridge seeds align in the water, they will sprout.
Oh, neat.
I know you'd have to be pretty freaking terrifying, because Undyne, when she's in her full armor and glowering down like that, that's pretty freaking terrifying.
I'd shed. I'd be absolutely cowering if I saw that IRL.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Waterfall soundtrack here is one of the most atmospheric tracks I've ever heard in the video game. It's so good. Please enjoy it.
It's wonderful. Just...
Yikes! Millions must cower at your majesty. I am honored to be in your gracious presence. Ah, well, Papyrus seems to be,
Definitely on board.
definitely on board. There's a crack. That means if you put a bomb there, you'll find a hidden cave. I've played Zelda. Never mind.
I have no bombs. I am doomed.
Oh, encounter!
Uh-oh.
Aaron flexes in. So this is a muscly horseman with a 16-pack. He is almost definitely inspired by a troll from Homestuck who is horse-coated and flexes his muscles.
I wonder if he uses a bow. Still, it remains being strong is one of his strengths.
Yes.
Alright, Aaron. Tell me about yourself.
Aaron, attack 24, defense 12. This seahorse has a lot of HP, horsepower.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy that.
All of his attacks are harder to dodge at the bottom of the box. Ooh, that's some useful info.
Okay, useful info, thank you.
Check all you want. Winky smile. Smells like a mussel farm, as in, yeah, okay, very, very funny.
Very cute, yeah.
Flex or shoe?
I say
Skeleton.
flex!
Yeah, get your muscle on.
I'm gonna flex. Go away, little girly horse. I will floss my teeth with your tail.
You flex. Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you two.
Uh-oh.
For both of you.
Well, since I'm not attacking, that might not be best.
Does not help you, no. Well, not immediately. Flexing contest? Okay, flex more. Oh, you got this?
Just even getting nicked costs
Just getting nicked there, dang. Aaron is ready for your next flex. You're doing quite well, given that you don't know his patterns yet.
Yeah.
Go away, little girly horse. I'll floss my teeth with your thighs.
You flex harder. Aaron flexes thrice as hard. Attack increases for you too.
Okay, if I get him to flex hard enough, he's just gonna pop like a balloon.
Nice! I won't lose though. Winky smile.
Good job.
Aaron is ready for your next flex. Hopefully the last flex. You flex. Aaron flexes very hard. He flexes himself out of the room. Yeah, that's normal.
I
how that
super
works.
flexed him. Suflex for short.
Nothing new in the chat as of now. You won. You earned 0 EXP and 30 gold.
Who needs experience?
Not this small child.
I have money. There's a sign that I cannot read.
Well, if you build a bridge down there, you'd be able to read it.
Oh, and however would I build bridges? Oh, look at this.
Uh-huh.
Bridge
I like that they
blossoms.
squeak.
Remember, you need 4 to be connected for it to form a bridge. If it's any less than 4, then it won't work.
Oh, I thought it was just the, however far the distance was.
They must be 4. There's 2 spots where you can build a bridge where it would touch, but that is, I don't think, one of them. That is not one of them either.
Well, that's unfortunate, because now I can't build a bridge.
If you leave the room and come back, it'll refresh. Yeah, try building it 1 tile below the bridge or 1 tile above the bridge, and you'll have room.
Yeah.
Below is probably
See,
the best.
I tried pressing Z when I was here, and nothing happened. So I thought that wasn't a viable place to plant it.
Yeah, try at the bottom, 1 tile below the bridge.
Okay, that works.
It can be hard to eyeball the tiling of games like this sometimes. So everything is on an invisible grid, and each grid space is basically as big as the platform that the sign is on, as well as big as the sign itself.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Now you can read the sign.
Sign says...
Congratulations! You failed the puzzle!
That's mean.
Lovely.
Alright, reset. Would you like to see a secret area, by the way? You can access it in this room.
Hang on, I want to try something.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Cannot carry
Darn.
the bridge spawn from one room to another.
So, would you like guidance on how to find the secret room? You will need these things to get there.
Well, I'm going to check out that cave over there first.
That cave is the way forward.
Oh.
Yep, that is the critical path. Also, you have failed.
That's just mean. Okay. So...
Well, the sign says you failed, so every time you make a single error, I'm going to say, congratulations, you failed the puzzle. Oh, wait, you can ring that bell. Go check out that bell. If an error is made, the bell blossom can call bridge seeds back to where they started. That's faster than backpacking the previous room.
Yes, it is. Excellent.
Nope.
Nope.
Bells. When you've had too much wine, that's amore. That's amore.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel like a waltz.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
A waltz is in 3, 3.
3, 4. I was counting for you, since I can eyeball the grid better. Washua shuffles up. Hi, Washua. That's a funny-looking monster. Looks like a toy.
Yeah, but I won't say it to its face.
Check. Clean. Joke. Touch. Washua. Attack 18. Defense 5. This humble germaphobe seeks to cleanse the whole world. Tweet. Out, darn spot.
Ouch.
That reminds me of my mom told me a story about how she was in a production of Hamlet in like middle school, I think. And they retooled it to be very kid-friendly in a lot of ways. So they had a dog as a character who was named Spot, and when that scene came up, she wasn't trying to wipe blood out of sheets, she was telling the dog to get out of the room. Out, dang Spot! Almost reminds me of Pokemon. It does kind of look Pokemon-like.
Kind of. Alright, so I can clean the area to convince it that I'm its friend.
Touch it.
I can touch it.
You know, germaphobe.
Yeah, which will convince it that it needs to just run away.
Or you can make fun of it for having a condition.
I'm not going to make fun of it. I'm not going to make fun of it for having a condition. Alright, I'm going to try making peace with it by cleaning the area so it'll be more comfortable.
Yeah. You ask Washua to clean you. It hops around excitedly. Green means clean. All right, well, you know what this means. Go for the green.
Yeah, get the green.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, got one. Washo wonders if tears are sanitary.
Well, since I am about to die...
Is it sparable now?
Yes, yes it is.
Okay, I would say spare and then run to a save point, better than spending a healing item. X. X again.
X mercy.
X mercy there. Spare. There you go. 0 EXP and 25 gold.
Okay, back to save point. Back to mothership. Back to monkey.
Just bang a Yui right here. Just bang a Yui. Suddenly thinking of Breaking Bad. I believe I remember Sans walking earlier. He was holding some kind of food item? He might have left it somewhere around here. Ah, yes. Let's find... You want to find that secret room now?
Sure.
Alright, next screen over. You are going to build a bridge with those things, but not where you need to progress, but instead...
Down here.
Down here and off to the right. Do you see what I'm talking about? They always come out in the direction that you place them. So if you place them down, that won't work. But if you place them from the far left here to the right, they'll sail all the way over and create a bridge you can walk across off-screen.
Oh, okay.
I never found this my first time because it's not well signposted. It's pretty well hidden. Yeah, you've got the idea. I hope you don't mind me just telling you about this, because I would never have known about it if someone on the internet didn't tell me about
Well,
it.
I appreciate you asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, the bridge seeds, I thought that since you had to make them 4 across, you needed the space 4 across, up until here, that the bridge was always 4 long, instead of... Oh, well, it is 4 long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It just allows me to go off screen a little bit.
Yep.
Cool.
Just wasn't ready for the responsibility.
Oh man, that's...
A lot of people like the idea of that being Sans' voice, but it's not in his font, so I'm not reading in his voice. There's a lone quiche sitting underneath this bench, and that's why people think of Sans here. Will you take it? I would. It's a good healing item.
I take it.
Got the abandoned quiche.
So it turns out, just from what's Papyrus, that Sans did cook a quiche.
Ah, Sans, I made that quiche for you. Although I do appreciate your keen interest for benches in need charities. That's good.
That's awesome.
Well, he says that Sans was cooking a quiche, but it was full of a sugary substance, which implies he made a pie, but also implies that Sans has a history of making quiches, which is why people like to connect that to Sans, although that is not canon.
Although, didn't you just call, was I wrong, or did he just call Papyrus?
I was reading the chat.
Okay.
We have a Papyrus in the chat who's been doing lovely in-character messages that I've been reading without announcing.
Gotcha.
So sorry for the confusion. I will try to announce when it's our chat set Papyrus, as opposed to our phone Papyrus.
Yeah, because I looked away for a second.
Speaking of, maybe you could call Papyrus on the phone and see if he'll answer now. Oh, never mind. Hold on. You're getting a phone.
Never mind. I'm getting a call.
Hello! This is Papyrus.
Greetings, cool friend. Glad to hear from you.
How did I get this number?
Well, I did call you earlier.
It was easy. I just dialed every number sequentially until I got yours.
Oh.
Like the Family Guy gag.
Oh, no.
1, Lois, down. 1, 2, Lois, down. Papyrus, guys, I'm not canon in the chat.
Your headcanon. Accept it. Okay, by the way, I've had to do something similar to that. It's a little bit of a drag. Well, see, back in the day when all video games was on cartridges.
Yes.
Okay. A friend of mine who was and a roommate got a video game cartridge of this really cool video game, and it was absolutely awesome. I don't remember the name of it, but you were playing a boy who was trying to rescue his dad, and your weapon was a yo-yo.
I know that one.
And it's under the Southern Cross. but there comes a point that you need to enter in the secret code in order to use the flying saucer to progress in the game. And to prevent people from using piracy or something, they'd made it so that the secret code was in the user's manual for the cartridge, which was not sold with the cartridge at the garage sale. So it was a 3-digit number. And so I just started out systematically 000, 001,
Yeah.
002.
The game is Star Tropics.
Star Tropics. Okay. That sounds right. And I'm sitting like, okay, 99100-101. You know what the code ended up being? 747.
Ah.
Just wow. My roommate, the actual owner of the cartridge, was so frustrated by this turn of events, she actually heated up a pin on the stove and melted the code into the cartridge, so that no matter what happened from that point on, no one would ever need to suffer such a fate again.
Dude says Earthbound. It sounds like Star Tropics to me, because in that one you actually, wield a yo-yo. I don't think. Well, actually, does this have a yo-yo in Earthbound? Maybe, but the star thing sounds like Star Tropics. It could be either, though. I'd have to put them both in front of you and pick it out.
But you know what? I should play Star Tropics on Sunday streams.
Yeah, we can do that sometime.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. It's an old NES title. It's got some classic flavor.
Yeah.
So, what are you wearing?
I thought we were just friends.
What the hell, dude? That's crossing the line, perhaps. I mean, whoa. So, what are you wearing? You must just think that's a normal question to ask over the phone because he saw something like that out of context.
Yeah. I'm wearing a tutu, Papyrus. I'm wearing a tutu.
I'm asking for a friend.
You're not making this any better.
It's making it worse.
This is not getting any less weird, Pappy.
She thought she saw you wearing a dusty tutu.
Okay, now I'm concerned.
She? That sounds like Undyne. Oh no.
Yeah, Undyne is like, so this human, was the human wearing a dusty tutu? No?
Is that true? Are you wearing a dusty tutu? What will you say? Yes or no?
I do not believe in lying.
Neither do I. So you are wearing a dusty tutu. Got it. Wink, wink. Have a nice day.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Neither do I.
Is he my conspirator? Is he going to inadvertently tattle on me when he thinks he's helping? Is he going to make sure he confirms that I'm not wearing a tutu? Does he think that I lied, so he's going to tell that I was wearing a tutu, thinking that he protects me, when actually he's just leading me into her clever trap, which is probably not a plate of frozen spaghetti. Screw it, I'm going into this cave.
A long time ago, monsters would whisper their wishes to the stars in the sky.
Alright,
Hoped with all your heart, your wish would come true. You may read the next one. The next flower. Now all we have are these sparkling stones on the ceiling.
CryptidRhia, do you wish to read the flower text?
oh, no, I was, waiting for a pause just to announce so that hopefully I'd be heard this time, that I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I'll carry on then. Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong.
Yes, they can. The majority is not always right, they're just always the majority.
The king will prove that. Feel free to read that sign over there as well.
Oh, I'm going to.
Wishing room. Cool. You walk into Moldsmal. Oh, we remember how to deal with Moldsmal. From the ruins.
I remember Moldsmal. I don't remember how to deal with Moldsmal.
Wiggle.
Oh,
they're already sparable.
well, awesome.
Aren't they nice? Hi, bye. Cool.
Yeah, I only zipped over to this flower because I thought that CryptidRhia was wanting to read one.
Oh, yeah. Come on, sis, make a wish.
Yeah, these ones are genuinely just echoing.
I wish my sister and I will see the real stars someday.
Okay, I want to do a massive jailbreak and help all the monsters escape out onto the surface world.
Yeah.
Tim wishes that they could be an Eevee from Pokemon.
Dude, that's also the Pokemon I wish I could be. Eevee's awesome.
I don't know much about Eevee.
Sylveon's my favorite evolution. I'll tell you about Eevee sometime.
Okay.
Ah, seems my horoscope is the same as last week's. Look through the telescope?
Yes.
You can move your view around with the arrow keys. Check wall.
Ah. Well, somebody was trying to help somebody.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that wall? Maybe the wall directly up from the telescope. Down that long-ass hallway.
Maybe, or maybe not.
Talk to the flower again.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Need to be up against the wall. There you go. Yeah, your hitbox is at your torso, not your head.
Yeah, it's just when I was moving upward, I still had the up key depressed, but my character stopped. So I thought that that was where it ended.
Weird. Collision can be odd in this game sometimes. Should you check off to the left real quick?
Sure.
Nothing there. Okay.
Eevee is pretty much just the best Pokemon, so I understand him.
Papyrus in the chat. I wish I was the head of the Royal Guard, or a Master Chef, or the King. Give me a moment. He has to sort through his different dreams. Ancient writing covers the walls. You can just make out the words.
What do the words
Prioritizing
say?
is hard.
Do you want to read this? You are the lore master, CryptidRhia.
Sure. The War of Humans and Monsters. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seemed that they had nothing to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul.
That would explain why Flowey wanted my soul.
Chat is having fun, but let's not interrupt this.
Well, I was about to interrupt this briefly for chat.
Please no. This is a big dramatic lore dump.
Alright.
But humans have one weakness. Ironically, it is the strength of their soul. Its power allows it to persist outside the human body, even after death. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. A monster with a human soul, a horrible beast with unfathomable power. It's an illustration of a strange creature. There's something very unsettling about this drawing.
Alright, thank you for indulging me. I just think it's important that we pace this a bit. There is a story to be told.
Well, yeah, it's just, you know, without chat and conversation and cool stories in between, it's basically just it would be just a movie of the game.
Well, yeah, but the game should be allowed to happen uninterrupted in bursts. It kills the pacing of the entire monologue of narration there if we just cut into it, so I
suppose.
I would appreciate it if certain story moments can be allowed to be uninterrupted by the live nature of this format, though. That would be very important to me, actually.
Floating? Yeah, I was floating.
Getting back to the chat, Papyrus in chat is still pondering what he wants to be. Maybe a legendary hero, and Gremlin adds, sadly, Papyrus seems to want to be anything other than who he is.
That is
That's his
sad,
friend.
actually. Papyrus should just be
Papyrus.
the great and wonderful Papyrus.
Well, as his friend, I hope to one day be able to encourage him to love himself more.
The dramatic lighting is foreboding. Oh, that's more foreboding. Hi, Undyne. Can we be friends? No? Okay, you can move, by the way.
Okay. No. Forget you. No.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I love this intense music. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Whoa.
Keep running.
You get hit, you have a second chance. You can't open your menu during this, because it's an action sequence. Oh! Just hang in there.
Ow.
Oh.
Oh!
And that's it for me.
Gotcha, damn.
You're going to be alright. Coyote, stay determined.
Our local chat Papyrus says, please prioritize your understanding and enjoyment of the game over my rambling.
I like your rambling.
I like the chat Papyrus is on my side. Puffed up chest. You realize that makes me, like, 20% cooler at least.
Uh-huh. Is there a way I can check my stats, make sure I'm at full health?
Yeah. Press C. C. You are at full health.
Okay.
You cannot overheal with items, unfortunately, only by resting, and
yeah, this
it
is
not worth
the
it.
Best armor that I was able to muster.
Yeah, it'll take some practice, but if you can avoid more of the overworld spears, then you won't even have to worry about dodging the really hard-to-dodge battle spears. Basically just bait her to throwing and then move as it's on its way, because it doesn't change direction after it's thrown. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that one clipped me.
Yeah, your hitbox is bigger than it looks like, so that's what got you there. Ooh!
Yeah,
I usually get caught in that corner, too.
it's rough because the way that she throws...
Damn!
Damn it!
You have to be afraid to stop your forward momentum sometimes. Oh, fuck. This could be it. Don't let it hit you. Don't let it hit you. Yes! Oh shit, it's still happening. Oh fuck. Hide! Oh, Chat Papyrus corrects my math. It should be at least 65% cooler. Meanwhile... Oh no! Oh, it's that kid from earlier.
Oh, don't hurt it.
Smiling up at her like, oh, it's
She
Undyne,
points it
grabbing me
back
roughly by the face. Amazing. The fanboy is thrilled about this.
And she just awkwardly shoves him back down into
Just
Okay.
sit down right there.
Are we sure that that was a kid?
Yes,
That was a
he's
kid.
wearing a
That was
striped shirt.
Monster
That's how you
Kid.
can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, his only close thing to a canonical name is Monster Kid, so... You can come out of the grass, it's okay. Hides right away. My heart is beating so hard, right? It is intense. Yo, did you see that?
I felt its presence.
Undyne just...
Nuked me with what should have been ice cream and instead was minty and fresh spears.
touched me!
Yes, that's what I meant.
Never washing my face ever again!
No, please wash your face.
Please, I'm begging you. Man, are you unlucky?
Yeah?
He's the lucky one. If you were standing just a little bit to the left. Yo, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see her again.
Oh, good.
Hey, yo. The inky abyss.
I stare into it.
It's very dark water.
It stares into me. Save.
Knowing the mouse might one day extract the cheese from the mystical crystal, it fills you with determination.
What?
It
I mean,
makes
that
more
would be
sense
a
if you interact at the
badass.
save point after interacting with everything else in the area with these ones. Because the save point becomes the punchline for the gag.
Yeah, I figured that. I was just like, no more encounters! I can't survive it!
This cheese has been here so long, a magical crystal has grown around it. It's stuck to the table. Squeak! Yeah, whenever you're in an area with a save point, you cannot have random encounters.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can relax before you hit the save button in future.
And Tim is going to eat the mouse. Now I am afraid of Tim.
Okay, yeah.
He is intimidating.
Ha 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 ha.
And on that note, gentle viewers and readers, I think this is a splendid place to call it an evening. Thank you, all of you who were able to attend. Thank all of you who were in the chat, and thank all of you who were lurking. You guys are awesome. But before we go, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to CryptidRhia and Guinevere, and
Oh my
most
God,
of
who's
all,
that?
A very special thanks to
my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let me know via email or Patreon message if there's a particular color in which you'd like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who are circulating the links. The signal boost really helps. And so, until next time, remember, don't focus all of your hopes and dreams on one person.
And if you really believe in yourself and stay determined, you too can extract cheese from magical crystal.
And there's
Failing
no
that.
such...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Failing that, if you can't believe in yourself, believe in the Papyrus who believes in you.
Yes.
And so, gentle viewers and listeners, we will see you all sometime again.
Farewell.
Bye-bye.
Farewell!
I've just had a letter to say I'm engaged to appear in the pantomime. The part I've to play is the principal boy, so I'm in for a beautiful time. The panto's Dick Whittington, I'm Dirty Dick, the fellow who once rode to York. The manager says I must get a good song about which the public will talk. I've commissioned some authors to write me a song, a very fine chorus they've sent me along. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells. The seashells she sells are a terrible sell, and the song is a sell also. The authors both say it will go very big, but I fear I am all that will go. I've suffered from lockjaw and stickjaw as well in trying this chorus to sing. It's making me lisp, but I say to myself, the song's sure to go with a swing. I'm dreaming of seashells when I am in bed. I only wish she would sell matches instead. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. For if she sells seashells on the seashore, then I'm sure she sells seashore shells.